Fox News contributor Lara Trump. Lara, we'll start with you. Just the average family, those numbers that they're paying in Biden inflation, we have more people living off their credit cards now. 2/3 of America now is living paycheck to paycheck or worse by borrowing money at 21% interest rates. They can't survive that way.
No, it's terrible. I mean, the American people are truly struggling, Sean. And let me just say it. Donald Trump was right again. He knew exactly what was going to happen. And man, did he predict it pretty much to a T. That's awful. You know, there was so much economic prosperity under my father-in-law's administration. Those have all now been totally wiped out. You just talked about the fact that the average household has lost over $4,000. Any gains made under Donald Trump, and there were enormous gains, now totally wiped out. Thank you, Joe Biden and the Democrats. You have around 20 million households behind on their utility bills right now. Remember when Joe Biden, Sean, warned us of the very dark winter coming? Well, it is here now, because as we're heading into winter, it's going to cost people around 17% more this year to heat their homes than last year. And then you have Jerome Powell saying, I wish there was a painless way to get inflation behind us. I got to tell you something. As an American citizen, I find it absolutely infuriating to hear this sort of messaging, because you can trace back where this all started to Joe Biden in his first day in office, and when he shut down the Keystone XL pipeline, took away America's energy independence. Man, it snowballed. Here we are now. We know that it caused the inflation, the gas prices, the supply chain crisis, you know, and unfortunately, the American people are hurting because of it. So I hope as people are headed to vote on November 8th, you remember who brought this to you. It was Joe Biden and the Democrat Party. Make sure you vote for Republicans, because they're the only way we're going to get this country back and dig ourselves out of this hole.
You know, Steve Moore, this is your wheelhouse. Now, the housing market is crashing. New home construction is ending. Sale of pre-existing homes is now non-existent, except for states like Florida, where people are migrating to in record numbers. But for the rest of the country, they're going to get clobbered, unless you're in Texas or the Carolinas or Tennessee, or, you know, a few states will do okay. But for the most part, people are going to lose value in their home, and people aren't going to move because they're not going to give up their 3.5% mortgage rate, 30-year rate. So very difficult times ahead. Steve Moore, Lara Trump, thank you both.